Good morning, guys. As you probably saw from the footage just before this, it is a cold and frosty morning here at the Barney homestead. And I love it. I love every little bit of it. The frost does something magical to the garden and it takes on a completely different perspective to me. I've been thinking a lot about perspective lately, particularly today. So it's November 23rd. It's the day before Thanksgiving here in the States. And it happens to be my birthday today. Happens to be my mom's birthday too. We share a birthday. And as I was going to sleep yesterday and as I was waking up this morning, I couldn't help but just be so overwhelmed with gratitude. And I felt compelled to make this little video today, really for myself. But then I started thinking about it and thought, if I put this out there, maybe it'll resonate with someone, maybe it'll help someone. It's been a really long time since I've woken up on my birthday and felt grateful. I haven't shared this much on this platform. I have on my other one on Instagram, but I struggle with a lot of mental health issues. I have some pretty severe anxiety. It stems from a lot of learned behaviors that I created for myself growing up due to some childhood things that were going on. And the last really 7 years have been really, really tough. And really my entire adult life, I turned 37 today. My entire adult life has been really kind of I've always just felt like I was going through the motions. And it kind of came to a head in my late 20s when I started having pretty severe panic attacks. And so I reached out for help. And I'm fortunate enough and grateful that I had the opportunity to reach out for help. I know many people don't have that luxury, which is unfortunate. But I started going to therapy, and it's been a long, long road, and it will continue to be a long road. And I say this because when I share my story, whether it's online or even in person with someone, there does seem to be a lot of people who can relate to bits and pieces of that, of feeling like, maybe they're just kind of going through the motions in life. I don't want to say feeling hopeless, but feeling like you're just kind of stuck in this pattern that you've created for yourself. Maybe you aren't completely satisfied in your job, but you don't really see an alternative. Maybe you feel like you can't do the things you did 10 years ago, and that's just kind of how it is, and you need to get over that. Maybe you've had changes and you've moved to a different location, or others around you have moved themselves and you're feeling maybe a little bit more alone and isolated. Whatever it might be, I think that we all go through these periods where we just kind of feel a little sad, a little down. And I think that's okay. I think sadness is an emotion and a feeling just like happiness, just like joy. And we should feel them, even though they're considered maybe negative emotions. I really challenge you to reframe that in your head and just consider it an emotion. All emotions are good and healthy. But for me, I spent a lot of years, quite frankly, not even feeling anything. I remember one of the first times I went to therapy, my therapist asked me, "Are you happy?" And I broke down in tears and I said, "I don't really think I know what happy is." kind of chokes me up now thinking about that. And yeah, it was a really, really big challenge. And I've put the work in for many years. I'm going to continue to put the work in because I'm by no means cured or anything like that. But this past year, I have spent a lot of time and energy really digging deep into what makes me happy and making lists of kind of what gets in the way of that now and what would I like to change. How can I find 5 minutes every day to do something that truly brings me joy and inspiration? And there are days where I'm really good at it, and there are sometimes even weeks that go by where it just doesn't happen. But I can tell you that I woke up this morning feeling happy and grateful and blessed and joyful and hopeful. And it's been a while since I felt that on my birthday. And I hope that if you are going through a period, maybe it's been a short time period, maybe it's been a long time period, maybe it's been decades, where you're just feeling kind of stuck. And you feel like you've tried all the solutions and all the advice, and you're just not making any movement. You're feeling like you're not making any movement. I'm here to tell you that even on those days where you feel like you're not making movement, not making change happen, you are. The fact that you are aware of how you're feeling is half the battle. And I hope this is just encouragement to anyone out there that if you are yearning for something, desiring something, dreaming for something, hold on to that and find a way every day to somehow take steps towards making that a part of your everyday life, working towards that goal that you have set forward. I promise you, it's a long road, I'm not gonna lie, but it is a road that is well worth traveling. I never thought I would be sitting here making this video, if I can be honest. I never thought I would be in a place where I actually felt like what I desired in my life was possible. But I truly believe as I sit here today, I know that whatever I want to set forth for myself, whatever goals I have, whatever desires I have, I know I'm going to achieve them. Because that's what I'm meant for. And that's what you're meant for. Whatever that is inside of you, that calling, that desire, that yearning, that feeling, hold on to it, chase after it fiercely. I don't have all the solutions, but I know that your goals, your dreams, they're worth fighting for. And truthfully, you are your biggest cheerleader. You are the one that can make the most impact and the most change towards those things. Don't worry about what other people are saying. I know that's really hard. There's judgment that comes at us from every single angle, whether it's intentional judgment, someone saying something to you, it's this kind of cultural ideology that you see spread across media. It can make you at times feel like what you desire isn't worthwhile. And I want to just tell you that that's absolutely not true. I am, again, just so appreciative of everything I've gone through over the last 7 or so years as I've really, tackled some of these mental health concerns that I've been dealing with. And it's brought me to this beautiful place today. And I'm so appreciative for all of you who support me. I'm appreciative for everyone in my life that supports me. I'm appreciative for all of the amazing things that I have and I have accomplished. I appreciate this frozen garden behind me because it represents a season of really, really hard work and the hope of an even better season next year. As we move into this Thanksgiving holiday tomorrow in the States, I know Thanksgiving can mean different things to different people. For me, it's always been a time to just gather with friends and family and just take a break, take a breather, and really spend time just loving and celebrating those that are around you. And I'm looking forward to that tomorrow. But today, the day before, I'm looking forward to knowing that each day is going to get a little bit better and continue to allow me to grow and evolve as a person. So I'm wishing all of you an amazing Thanksgiving holiday if you are celebrating tomorrow. If you're not, I hope you can find some time to just sit and be still and listen to the world around you. Part of the way that I have been able to, over this past year in particular, just kind of feel more me, if that makes sense. Feeling, one of my biggest struggles is that I have spent a lot of my life doing things and being someone that I felt other people wanted me to be. And I created this identity for myself. But it was really about pleasing others and really wasn't about pleasing me. And this past year, one of the ways that I really tackled, who is Jessica? Who am I? It sounds so simple, but it's spending time being quiet and listening to what's going on around me. Listening to truly what's going on in my head instead of trying to just kind of push it down and move on to the next thing or task that I know I need to complete. It's really taking time to just be intentional. Be intentional with what I'm doing. Be intentional with my thoughts and my feelings. And it's really helped to give me new guidance and perspective in what I want to pursue moving forward. And so as we approach this Thanksgiving holiday tomorrow in the States, if you're not celebrating Thanksgiving tomorrow, I still encourage you to, wherever you are, just spend some time, whether it's tomorrow, whether it's today, really every day, just taking some time to really sit and listen and feel what's going on inside you, inside your heart, inside your head. And be intentional with your thoughts, be intentional with your actions, and put that effort in every day. It's a long road. It's so worth the journey. And some days it feels like it gets easier. Other days you feel like you take 10 steps back, but that's okay. It's really okay. Thank you for letting me share this with you. I hope maybe you can resonate with a little piece of it. I appreciate you letting me spend this time with you. So I'm going to continue on with my day. In preparation for Thanksgiving, I am making a ton of sourdough, not just for our personal family gathering, but a beautiful friend of mine has requested a couple sourdough loaves that I am eagerly preparing this morning for her. And yeah, I am just going to enjoy this beautiful moment, this beautiful feeling that I'm having today. And again, thank you so much for letting me share it with you. I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.